Blackwater Lane is an unsettling mystery thriller based on the novel Breakdown by B.A. Paris. The chilling thriller, directed by Celentano, was released on the 21st of June 2024. Cass's life takes a dark turn after witnessing a tragic event on a remote road on the way to her home. Haunted by a relentless ghost presence, she struggles to distinguish reality from delusion. As the supernatural encounter intensifies, Cass uncovers a sinister conspiracy that puts her directly in harm's way. With her sanity hanging on by a thread, she must race against time to expose the truth and escape the clutches of evil forces hell-bent on destroying her life. The main character, Cass Anderson, is a dedicated drama teacher that enjoys her job. She resides in a grand English manor with her husband, Matthew. Cass, alongside her fellow colleagues, decides to celebrate the start of her term break at a local bar. Ignoring Matthew's warning against passing the road through the woods as he cites safety concerns, she still decides to take the road as it's a shortcut to her home. A bizarre incident unfolded as Cass drove through the woods, and she passed by a parked car on the side of the road and noticed the silhouette of a woman seated inside, barely visible through the heavy rain. Assuming all was well, she continues her sojourn home. She was consumed by regret the next morning when she discovered that the woman had been murdered. Cass's decision to drive through Blackwater Lane had set in motion a chain of events that will forever alter the course of her life. Cass shares her story with Rachel, her best friend, over lunch, and is dismayed to find out that her memory is faltering as she struggles to recall details about the incident. As Cass's grip on reality begins to slip, she's also starting to experience a sinister and inexplicable presence, as if an entity is lurking out of sight, watching her every move. Cass struggles with mental health after her mother's passing now seems to be spiraling out of control. This recent incident has left her questioning her own sanity once again, as she grapples with the unsettling feeling of being haunted by visions. To make matters worse, the police have identified her as a suspect in the murder investigation, leaving her reeling with confusion and uncertainty. Her memories of the fateful night are hazy at best, and the shocking discovery of her own earring at the scene when she had gone to pay her last respects to Jane, only to serve further blur the line between reality and her own paranoid delusions. A series of disturbing events forces Rachel to confront the harsh possibility that her loved ones may have been deceiving her all along, as she begins to sense that there may be a more complex reality driving the strange circumstances unfolding around her. The thriller explores the theme of gaslighting in relationships, as Cass's husband and best friend potentially manipulate her perception of reality. This theme is intertwined with Cass's history of mental health crises and her family's history of early onset dementia, raising questions about her reliability as a narrator. The movie's opening narration cues the audience for a story of feminine triumph in mental health healing, as Cass navigates her unraveling life and supernatural experiences. The movie also delves into the investigation of a murder, with Cass trying to uncover the truth behind the death, while her own sanity is being questioned. Finally, Blackwater Lane incorporates supernatural elements, blurring the lines between reality and the paranormal, adding to the sense of unease and uncertainty. To cap it up, Blackwater Lane is a domestic thriller that explores the themes of gaslighting, mental health, and redemption with a supernatural twist. And while it may not excel in its execution, the movie still offers an engaging and suspenseful ride. Although the cast performance in Blackwater Lane is quite decent, the cast chemistry is inconsistent, with some of the characters and interactions feeling underdeveloped. Minka Kelly delivers a strong, nuanced performance as the troubled and vulnerable Cass. She brings depth and emotions to the character, making her reliable and sympathetic. Dermot Mulroney does a solid job as Cass's husband. He's convincing and gets the job done, but his character kind of falls flat and is underdeveloped. He struggles to bring the complexity and depth needed to make this role really interesting. Other supporting cast like Maggie Grace, Rachel, Pandora Clifford, Susie, and Alan Colton John delivered fair performances, although some characters felt more one-dimensional. Minka Kelly's performance is the standout, carrying the film with her emotional range and vulnerability. The direction of the movie shows promise with its notable ability to craft a creepy and suspenseful atmosphere, drawing the audience in with its eerie tension. However, the execution of the plot falls short, feeling quite disjointed. The storytelling falters with some plot threads left underdeveloped and characters' motivations unclear. The pacing suffers as a result, making it difficult to become fully invested in the story. Despite the effective atmosphere, the direction struggles to tie everything together, leaving the audience with a sense of disappointment and confusion. Visually, Blackwater Lane is a stunning film that draws you in from the start. The cinematography is top-notch, capturing the eerie and suspenseful atmosphere with ease. The use of lighting, camera angles, and composition creates a sense of tension and unease, flawlessly matching the film's thriller genre. The visuals are sleek and polished, making every scene a treat to watch. The film's location and settings are a visual marvel, rivaling the excellence of the cinematography. The majestic mansion Cass's home with her husband is a real-life fairy tale castle with every detail designed to create a stunningly beautiful environment. While the story may have its flaws, the cinematography and visuals are undeniable, making it worth watching for aesthetic alone. The score of Blackwater Lane meticulously captures the emotions and motivations of the characters, drawing the audience into the world of the movie. The soundtrack is ominous and foreboding, with a sense of unease that permeates every scene. The score is deftly intertwined throughout the film, elevating the narrative and creating a sense of urgency that keeps viewers at the edge of their seat. Blackwater Lane's captivating tension and visual grandeur were ultimately overshadowed by a plethora of shortcomings, prompting an overwhelming negative response from both audiences and critics. Viewers expressed widespread disappointment and frustration, while critics savaged the film for its meandering plot, one-dimensional characters, and predictable surprises. The film's intriguing concept ultimately succumbed to poor execution, leaving a sour taste in the mouths of viewers and reviewers alike. With tighter plotting and more focused storytelling, this could have been a standout thriller. As it stands, it's a missed opportunity, earning it relatively low scores from all rating platforms. In the end, Blackwater Lane's creepy atmosphere and effective visuals makes it a worthwhile watch for fans of the thriller genre. While the movie's suspenseful tension and striking visuals are sure to keep viewers at the edge of their seats, some may find themselves checking their watches due to the pacing issues and plot shortcomings. Despite its flaws, the thriller's ability to craft a sense of unease and uncertainty makes it a captivating movie, if not entirely satisfying viewing experience. I recommend Blackwater Lane for thriller enthusiasts who may be able to overlook its deficiencies and appreciate the movie's riveting atmosphere. The movie might appeal to thriller fans, suspense lovers, and viewers who enjoy creepy atmospheres and tense plots, fans of mystery and crime dramas, and finally audiences who appreciate visually stunning movies. In conclusion, if you're in the mood for a slow-burning, tension-filled mystery thriller, I encourage you to give Blackwater Lane a chance. You never know, it might just surprise you and be worth your time. And that's it! If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch the latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations for movie reviews, just drop them below in the comments section. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.